with a record of 1 win and 1 loss to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled at 9 stone, 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and tonight he wears the black and yellow shorts. Please welcome from Dudley, Les Byfield. Your referee is Kevin Parker of Nottingham. We can now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Remember to obey my commands at all times, but above all, defend yourselves at all times. Touch them all back to the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 3-minute rounds.
Well, this is a swing contest which has been put in because the field, 24 years old, local lad from Dudley, calls himself Minefield. Had a few unlicensed fights, lost his pro debut against Reece Smith in March, but then came back from that and beat Matt Seawright. Michael Stupart, 31 years old. He's been a pro since back in 2011. A tough sort of character. Byfield very much a novice, and I just wonder how much Stupart might fancy this one. Could turn out to be an awkward night for Byfield, I wonder.
Well, as long as Byfield keeps it nice and long, you think he'll have plenty of success. It's just if he just gets over-eager, against another experienced guy, might rough him up and get him up his game plan, get him up his rhythm, and that's when the problems lie, when you're inexperienced.
He's based locally at the Priory Park gym, spars with Ryan Aston, who's in action later on, fighting an eliminator for the English Super Welterweight title against Nathan Graham.
Nice little combination there, just a second ago there from Byfield.
For no repeat of that.
Bit low there as well from Byfield with the right hand. He's looking for that right uppercut, but he's been working well with the straight punches to start the round. He needs to keep working behind that jab. There it goes.
I didn't realise he was one of our security boys.
Right,
He haven't given you any grief?
Very nice, too big for me.
Never try to get anywhere without your accreditation anyway, would you, Barry? Just give him one of those withering Welsh looks and he just would say, "You walk this way."
You're using words I don't understand, John. Getting some good punches here, Byfield. Getting a little bit close after he throws the punches, but that's what he wants. For that range there, nice and long. Good right hand there from Byfield, and again, good shot. Opened up a cut there. Well, Stupart's left eye and Byfield in total control.
Really good start. Oh dear. That doesn't look good. They'll work away at that between rounds, no doubt. The referee will give them time to do that. I
think it might have been a punch as well. The blood's pumping out. Heads have clashed many a time. I think that was actually a punch. One of those good right hands that Byfield threw in that little combination there. Good round there for there's Byfield.
Really confident opening. Well, here's where the cut came. Now, was it that? Was it there? Probably, possibly the follow-up. There's 2 or 3, aren't there? Sort of slashing punches across the eyebrow.
So he didn't too bad. He landed with a good right hand on the ropes. You see there, followed
that one maybe.
And then followed. They've got a little bit too close, maybe, if you want to be critical. But good left hook there. Not a bad round for him. Just needs to keep nice and calm now.
Come shoot. Right, he has choice.
Second round of this 4-rounder.
A sharp left hook there again from Byfield.
Stupart getting bullied back.
Just waiting a little bit too long there, Byfield. Let his punches go. Just letting Stupart get a little bit too close. Better. Heads are coming close continuously, though, bashing heads. I think there's a cut on somebody's forehead as well.
Stupart's eye does look a bit of a mess. It's going in close again. He's rather coming in straight lines, doesn't he, Stupart?
Yeah, good movement there, though, from Byfield. Just dipped and span. Dipped into the punches and span on the front foot.
He's lost his gum shield.
That eye doesn't look too clever.
No, it doesn't. It's going to be a stitcher's job. There's where the gum shield comes out. No
Right
question
hand.
of him spitting that out. It was knocked out.
And there, a nice little combination there from Byfield, finishing with the left hook. You know, he's done all right, hasn't he, so far? Oh, lovely.
Took one there.
He felt that, Stu, but Byfield got a jump on him now.
Heads clash again.
A little bit of a push there.
Bundled down. Not legally, though.
You got to go forward, Byfield. Just go forward with the straight, beyond the straight punches. Nice long punches. He's had success with that long right hand.
Just maybe a bit of an experience. A bit too keen to get in there and throw. That's a good shot, though. Good right hand.
And again, Stupart felt it again. Retreated, and Byfield just got to keep the pressure on him now.
Well. Not a great deal more left of this particular contest, I suspect.
Right on the end of that long right hand there, really long, well-delivered, heavy shot.
Bell comes not a moment too soon for Michael Stupart. That's a 10-8 round. Take another look at it, Barry.
It's really long, right at the end of the punch. It's a great shot. That's good. You know what? Sometimes you feel a bit frustrated when you're a floater, which means you don't know when you're going to come on, so you're gloved up waiting to fight. And every now and again you get a bit of a lucky break, like these guys have had to get aired on TV, and Byfield making full advantage of it and boxing really, really well.
Okay, feel good? Right. Keep yourself up nice and tight. Right.
Byfield's dominated it. It's a 4-rounder. And already he'll be 3 points ahead.
Just shows all the success you can have. When you're a tall guy, you just make a bit of room for your punches. People just think you always got to get close to land the power shots. There's a bit of room in the shots. As long as you turn from the waist, get full extension in the punches, that's where the power is, right on the end of the shot.
It's another good shot.
Found his rhythm. No Byfield.
Had 1 or 2 unlicensed fights before he went into the regular game. There's another good right hand. I think he's ready to take him here. I don't think Stupart's got a lot left.
No, but look at Byfield. That's good from Byfield, not rushing. Just a little bit too close there, though. He threw that good right hand, and then just stood a little bit too close. Couldn't get the punches off. He's not panicking. He's not too over-eager.
Can't miss with that right hand.
Well, it is. Stupart he thinks he's moving out of the way because Byfield got such long arms.
Going to have another look at the eye. Have another look at the eye here, I think. And he's wanting the doctor to have a look. A lot of blood around there.
Doesn't look good.
His nose has gone as well. I think there's blood in his mouth. He's in a bit of a mess. He's taken a lot of shots. There's no earthly way that he's going to win the fight. The ref's happy, allows it to continue. Doctor's happy. The referee who has to stop the fight, but he can stop it on the advice of the doctor, who said it's okay. So onwards we go. Minute to go in the third round.
Oof. Oh, good jab, well done.
Eats another big right hand. And for a 4-round float fight, Stupart has taken a lot of shots, and he's going to be feeling the pain for a little while to come.
And Byfield's just been getting better, hasn't he, as the round's gone on?
Byfield was just dabbing at his head a little bit anxiously there. I think he thought there'd been a clash of heads. Oh dear me. Referee could be having a look at this now, I think.
I think he got a little bump, a little mouse on his forehead there.
Byfield.
Yeah, where they've clashed heads.
He has, you're right.
He's boxing well now. I think he's found a nice little rhythm. There's Byfield.
Well, 3 rounds gone, and he's completely in control. Let's have a look at that forehead. Is there a bruising there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Tell, please. Sure. Okay, this is your fight, okay? Don't worry about the blood, none of it's yours, okay? Yeah, nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Okay, I've got to get that blood off him.
He comes forward, he catches him with a nice little short left hooks, Byfield, as he's coming in.
Boom. Just keep paying that jab into it.
Keep nice and tight to see it through this final 3 minutes. A while before he's back in the ring anyway, with that sort of facial damage.
Yeah, you know, you see why guys, especially guys like Stupart, don't want to get stopped because they got a 28-day rest, but I think he might be out that long anyway with that eye.
You'd have thought so. With their modern surgery techniques, I think people do recover a little quicker than they used to in years gone by.
Bit low there, I think, from Byfield. It's a good jab though. A little bit of movement there, spinning on the front foot. Good right hand there though from Stupart.
No damage whatsoever though. I think Byfield's boxed pretty well tonight.
Do you know what he has? You know, let's be honest, he's raw. You know, he does a lot of things wrong. Let's be truthful. But I think he's been a bit of a surprise. You know, the long punches, the long right hand in particular. It's good technique in that shot. And you know, they've got some good stuff to work with. He lifts his chin a little bit too high at times, but you know, he's been throwing good jabs. When he throws those straight, long, those simple punches, the basic shots, I think that's when he looks the most impressive. And he's dominated everything tonight. What more can you ask for?
Just got a bit over-enthused there and crowded himself.
Good jab. A long right hand again, just worsening in the eye, and so will that clash of heads.
Has he got a gash down his forehead as well now? I think he has. I think it's got even worse. He's got the slash above his left eye and now the gash down his forehead. And it looks as though there's something up around the hairline as well. Proud guy, of course. Stupart will want to see it through to the bell. Not least to not get that suspension that Barry was talking about. And there is the final bell. What a hard day's work for whatever he's earned for Michael Stupart. Les Byfield comes through as a very clear winner indeed.
He did all right, didn't he, Les Byfield? Really did. How well, he put that long right hand quite well, you know, hitting Stupart with some heavy shots. It was a lovely shot that dropped him with a long right hand. Showed a little bit of grit as well at times and a little bit of patience in his work. Early in his career, obviously he's very raw, but I think he had a good night tonight. Boxed well. Should be happy with himself.
Damage on Michael Stupart's face is going to take a little bit of repairing. That one on the forehead's not as bad as it looked. There's a huge amount of blood coming puthering out of that. Cut above the left eye is a little bit more severe, and that, I think, is going to need a little bit of stitching, maybe a bit of plastic surgery. Here's Mark Burdiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee scores the contest 40 points.
A local lad, and getting
Please,
his second pro win.
For the
Brave
gallant
Michael
Stupart.
Stupart. Gallant, as the Master of Ceremonies puts it, but totally outgunned.
Good effort there by Michael Stupart, and congratulations to Les Byfield. Already got a great group of fans there.